Today, everybody, we're going to be going over facts, a thing that is known or proven to be true. Information used as evidence or part of a report or news articles. The truth about events as opposed to interpretation. Well, are there two genders? Because words are a social construct, meaning as a society we come together and choose what they mean. So, by that definition, since they keep on changing what words meaning, there are more than two genders. Sorry, but whoever wrote the constitution of every country's apparently messed up. They said freedom of expression. What does that mean? No one will use this to their advantage, I hope. Oh, they did.
They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world.
No, you're not the biggest independent. Now, if you Google biggest independent rappers, we got Joey Badass, Currency, Aesop Rock, Brother Ali, Earl Sweatshirt, Doom, Chance the Rapper, Action Bronson, Freddie Gibbs, Moral Technique, Tech 9, Odyssey, R.A. The Rugged Man, Tably Kiwi, I think? I don't know. But you're not on that list.
Yeah, right. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's...
Wait a minute. Not being ashamed because you're white. Isn't that being woke? Because a lot of people nowadays saying white people are bad and nasty. Well, some people, but you just interpret it as everybody who's not white. Saying white people are the devil. And that's your whole thing. Also, a thing about being two genders. Anybody with long hair is considered female. Wait a minute, you have long hair. So are you saying that you still identify as male? Well, that's just weird and creepy.
The bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist.
Every Muslim's a terrorist? Yes, that's true, because people have been saying that for years. It must be true.
Who do you think is more dangerous?
Definitely this guy. I don't like the beard. Who's the terrorist?
The one on the left is not a terrorist. He's not a terrorist. He's a model and a jewelry designer.
Actually, without the beard, he will look very handsome.
You would say the guy on the right is more acceptable because he has no beard.
Of course.
He's a murderer who killed 30 women. Who do you...
This one, I don't like the beard.
In addition to having a long, scary beard, a Muslim,
A model, a jewelry designer. And the non-bearded people are Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy, two of the most notorious...
One of your first songs, Dear Rappers. Yeah, man, it's easy for rappers who have it all. Talk about the days when they used to be sad. I guess I can't relate to that, being famous and wealthy. 28, praying for the days, blah blah blah. Get a whole shirt. Yet, you're mad when these rappers talk about hoes. Okay. You've been blinded by money, blinded by cars. No, really, because that's the stuff that sells. Like pretending to be a conservative. Yeah, put here to upset us because your feelings are hurt. Got it. Isn't that what you're doing right now when you rap? Look at your mouth. Look how the way you're shouting. Look how the way your voice changes when you're actually talking. Feelings don't matter, only facts. Okay, then you're wrong. Yes, police, to serve and protect. Really? They're only here to enforce the laws. They usually come after a crime is committed, not during, because usually the crime's usually finished, and they're not superheroes. Also, cops know very little about the law. Laws change state to state, and there's federal laws too. Here in Canada, where you're from, Tom MacDonald, laws are all federal about criminal activity, so they're the same across Canada. In America, state to state, they can vary. Also, a cop's not going to know all that. Most of them don't even have... Well, you don't need a law degree to be a cop. Most of them probably don't have it. Up until like 5-10 years ago, you could become one maybe straight out of high school at 19-ish. Or a year after, depending where you become one. Now they're kind of strict. They want higher educated people because a lot of cops don't know what laws are. Yeah, they don't know all of them. They don't know the ins and outs of them. That's why you get a lawyer. Lawyers help you, not cops. Remember, when you're standing trial and you're innocent, you don't ask the cops. You get a lawyer. because they protect and serve you. And also the money that we're spending on cops, like here in Canada, they make upwards of $100K. Yeah, straight at 19. By the time they're 22, they're making $100K, no education needed, no college degree, and they can make that. Huh. No wonder people think college is a scam. Well, it's hard to get into policing. It's a very stressful job. Anyways, instead of spending money on the police, you can spend it on camera systems. Put it on every street corner. That way you scare people from committing crimes because they know they're going to be caught, because it's on every corner. You can see everything that happens. Maybe it's too invasive, but you can use that defunding the police money, even though they keep killing innocent unarmed black men. Yeah, that's why we defunded them, right? Not because they were killing innocent black men, because they're doing such a good job. It's like the Justice League, the Avengers. Nah, this is comic book stuff. It's not real. It doesn't happen in real life. Most cases of robbery and assault are never solved. Maybe like a gang homicide with 300 people dead. Maybe they can do it after 10 years. They'll get somebody to cooperate with them. But otherwise, no. Yeah. Hope you offend people that offended you. Got it. Because you're dealing with facts and not emotions of being hurt.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Yes, you don't respect pronouns. A thing to replace I and you in a sentence. A pronoun is a word that refers to either the people talking, I or you, or someone or something else that is being talked about, like she, it, them, this. So you hate grammar because instead of saying Tom MacDonald is a crappy rapper and a clown, you can't say he is a clown because that's offensive to you. You can't refer to you as he or a it because you have long hair just like a girl that's cracked up on crack. Very weird.
The American flags at. Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced.
When people used to hang American flags up. Dude, you're Canadian, you're from Alberta. No wonder they don't have American flags. You're Canadian, they're obviously going to have Canadian flags. Also, just because you don't have your American flag up and you're American doesn't mean you hate America. That's like saying, hey, you're a Boston Red Sox fan. You can't cheer for any other team. You can't talk about any other team that plays baseball. You can't talk about anything else. You can only talk about Boston Red Sox. Yeah. You always have to show your pride for American when you're American, or in your case, Canadian. I don't know why you're still Canadian then. You might want to change that.
This ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose.
Wait a minute. Didn't Rappers Delight be the first hip-hop rap group and song? And they didn't talk about money and hoes? But that stuff sells. A lot of kids like it.
Listen to the stats, I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie,
Yeah, Lizzo's fat, huh? That's kind of understatement, dude. She sticks out like a beluga whale in a sea of beluga whales. Thought someone that went to Harvard would be more grammatically correct, especially since you were a lawyer, so the diction of the words and the choices really matter, how things are done. But you're from the Daily Wire, the most woke media outlet. Yeah, remember when Brett Cooper's complaining about people being able to sell kids, like the eggs and stuff, to other people? Wow, that's so unliberal. It's capitalism at its finest, and she was against that with your Daily Wire crew. If your BMI is 25 to 30, you're overweight. But if your BMI is higher than 30, it falls with the obesity range, meaning you are obese. So if you wanted to use facts, Lizzo would be obese and not fat, because Lizzo is apparently 300 pounds at 5 feet 10 inches tall. So if you wanted to use facts, you would use obese, because that's more grammatically correct. But then you're conservatives. You don't care about reading and writing. You only care about feelings.
look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars.
Why do conservatives care what you do with your money? Don't they want money to be spent into the economy? Well, only if that good is produced in that said country. Then it goes into gross GDP and whatever, that's a different story. Anyways, so you're helping out the economy by buying stuff. And you care because, oh, they shouldn't be spending money. They should be saving. That's a liberal thing, man. Everyone's like, yeah, man, the school never taught us how to save money. Complaining and whining about this injustice. Not knowing how to spend money. Like wokies. Now you're doing the same thing, man. These guys got money and they're spending it on strippers and cars. Why? Share that wealth. Share that wealth with the people like real liberals and communism. No, wait, you're conservatives. So why are you complaining?
You go to prison, I'm on television, dogs. No one knows who you are.
Yeah, I've never been to prison, Ben. Cause I'm not white. That's why I must have gone to prison.
Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens, and I make.
Your comment sections are woke Karens, but you're also a woke Karen. Complaining about people spending their money. Complaining about things. Complaining about society and injustice and all the things people do wrong. Why can't they live my way? Cause it's my way or the highway.
Wrapped off compound interest, y'all live with your parents.
Yeah, living with your parents is the worst thing you can do, especially in this economy where everything's so expensive to afford. Like back in the day, 70s, 80s, you could buy a house for $30,000 and be a MacDonald's worker and be fine. Might even have to take a 10-year mortgage. I don't know. That's for a different time to check the facts there. But nowadays, you doctor, lawyer with no debt, you have trouble affording a house. What is it, like $3 million? Especially in Canada, they're expensive. Like Tom MacDonald knows, he's from there.
You take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a Billboard number.
Why are you calling out Nicki Minaj? Oh yeah, she has to put her talent and effort. I just did this for fun. I did this the best verse, man. I'm better than Tupac and Notorious Big L and Rakim the God, man. Better than, okay, boy. Alright.
This ain't rap,
Yep, this ain't rap.
this ain't money, cars and clothes.
This is just wokies complaining about being left in the dust and nobody caring about them. Gotcha.